Some of them are taking a little while to exchange.
They are.
So maybe a little bit of a hangover at the moment from COVID-19, but we're certainly expecting to see those sales numbers start to pick up.
Bank turnover days are quite slow.
They're very slow,
So we even had one that took, I think it was 23 days. So,
it's fun.
Don't hold your breath with the banks.
What about new listings onto the market?
Yeah, down a little bit, but picking up. 11 new ones this week.
Yep.
And some really good listings in amongst that as well.
Some good ones coming onto the market. It's not the 21s and that sort of thing that we're having the pre-COVID-19. So there's potentially, and we've been talking about a little bit of a restriction on stock. Take into account fewer numbers of property coming onto the market. People that haven't been so committed to selling, taking theirs off the market, and good sales around. There could be some stock shortages not too far away.
I think so.
At the moment.
Yep.
So what about long weekend coming up?
Yeah.
What about open homes this weekend?
Yeah, well, due to the long weekend, a lot of our holiday properties are booked out.
Yep.
A lot of owners are coming up for the weekend as well.
They can finally come up here. Yeah.
So we're only got 8 advertised open homes on Saturday.
Yep.
So gives us a lot more time to spend with you if you want to come along.
For sure. And price range of those ones?
Yeah, 435. That's a unit up in Donald Street.
Yep.
Nice unit too, that one. Nice water views. And I think that's one of the buyers on the market at the moment. To tell you the truth, that one. Yep. And then we've got up to 875 for one at Soldiers Point, waterfront.
Moorings.
With its own mooring. So, and everything in between that.
Yep.
We've got little houses, units. So a lot of variety. And we have had a ton of inquiry on properties this week.
Been a lot of inquiry. Last weekend with some online auctions. I love auctions. I love auctions, but I'm not a real big fan of online auctions. But there was bidding on online auctions. So there is activity out there at the moment. So if you are looking to sell, now could be an ideal time actually.
Not much competition
coming out of the scenario that we've had for the last 8 to 10 weeks sort of thing. So Scott spoke about market improving. Now this morning Prime Minister's come out with a great big scheme, $25,000 for everyone who wants to build and renovate. It sounded like that, but it's not really the case.
No, well, my wife got all excited about it, and we were going to do bathrooms, and what it works out is you can get a $25,000 grant to help with your renovations. Downside is it's means tested. So for singles it's $125,000, and for couples $200,000. Which that's okay.
And also tested against the value of the home.
You can't do it if your home is worth more than 1.5 million
at the commencement.
Of your renos. And the renovation costs need to be between $150,000 and $750,000. So I don't know. If you've got a $500,000 house, it's very rare that you're going to do a $750,000 reno.
The idea behind it, and of course for a new build, the land and house cost has to be under $750. I'd suggest there's not too many areas where that's a realistic sort of thing at the moment. Certainly not on the East Coast and not in the Greater Sydney area. It's just not possible.
I don't think this really relates to anything in Sydney.
And it has to be your principal place of residence. So it can't be a holiday home. Can't be an investment property or anything like that. I had high hopes of it a few days ago. I heard it was sort of, you put in 25 grand, the government would kick 25.
That'd be great.
That sounded good. Lots of get that money into the tradies, that sort of thing. They'll go and buy a new ute or go and buy tools or whatever, and it all comes back round. It comes back through coffee shops, comes back through everything, and accelerates through the community. The plan as it's presented, I think, that's rubbish. But anyway, if you can make it work for yourself, fantastic. It's a long stretch to go to get a $25,000 scheme. So,
but if you want any more information on it, give us a call.
And
we'll help you where we can, point you in the right direction.
For sure.
But I think it's going to be a difficult one.
I don't think anywhere near the number of people going to be eligible for it as what was probably the initial intention. So I don't think
when you drive around here, Dan, there's a lot of construction going on around the bay at the moment.
A lot of that is pre-COVID-19.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, some stuff, we've done renovations here in the office.
Yeah.
While it was quiet, I walked down the street one day and it's like, we had these external renovations we wanted to do, and it's like, how in the world are we going to do this? It interrupts the office, can't get up driveway, can't get in the front door properly. Went down the road, looked back, and there's no one in the street. So, okay, now's the perfect time to do it. So we got in, painted, signage, God knows what else we did. It seemed like everything was going on at the time, window tinting, everything happening around the office. Do all that through that time. This sort of thing's aimed, I guess, more to assist around August, September, October, that sort of thing. Whether it's the right plan there, I don't know. Well, be interesting to see.
But again, it's good to see the government having a go. And
they're trying to do something. Yeah. Don't agree with it, but they're trying to do something.
That's it. Yeah.
That's the important thing there. So, Scott, also something that we brought in during the COVID-19 time, but also we'll be keeping to run that. That's a 15-minute appraisal.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, if you're going, gee, I wonder what the value of my property there's like. I live in Sydney. It's, excess property or something that way. Find out just a rough idea on price.
Yep.
What they need to do, just phone up.
Give us a call, text to any of us, jump on our website, pick out which agent you'd like to do it for you.
Yep.
All of us can do them. We do a desktop valuation
So
if
you
we
don't
can't
need
get
to
to the
attend the
property.
property.
We don't
Yep.
need to go there. 15 minutes, we can turn it over and give you a ballpark figure.
By that we mean you contact us now, we'll have the price to you in 15 minutes.
Yep.
We don't need to go to the property, we don't need to interfere with your tenants or relatives or whoever might be there. It's not going to be a spot on valuation because it's sight unseen.
That's it.
But it'll give you a pretty good idea of the base area and pricing. Then if it's something that you want to explore further, by all means we'll come have a look.
We will.
And we can certainly knuckle that price down at that point for you.
Yep.
So other things happening around the area, long weekend, we can now have holiday guests in the area as of the 1st of this month. So not all of our holiday properties have been made available. Some owners are still holding on to them. Some want to do some works. Some want to come up this weekend themselves, that sort of thing, because they haven't seen their places for a little while. But everything we've got available, every single property booked for this weekend. June long weekend has never, ever, ever happened in my lifetime. So totally unheard of. So holiday rentals in the Bay, people can't fly overseas to Bali or anywhere else. Fantastic. Can't go to Queensland. Too bad. Come to the Bay. And it seems like plenty of people are doing that. So should be a great boost for holiday rentals in the area, particularly after they had a terrible Easter because of COVID-19. But we might be able to make some of that up through the winter period with any luck.
I think so.
Yep.
And there's already people in town. I've been out and about today, and they're already starting to arrive.
Yep. The girls have got that many check-ins for today, and then tomorrow, Saturday, there's just bucket loads of them.
Good
so
stuff.
Plenty of people coming into town. Hopefully they spend lots of money, have a great time while they're in town here. Weather's looking to improve over the weekend. So it should be great that way. Come and look at some property. Like you said, 8 open homes this weekend, but plenty of other property available by inspection.
Of course.
If you've got any property questions, give any of the team a call. More than happy to help you out for sales, rentals, holiday rentals, commercial, anything that way. Or we're just a phone call away.
That's it.
Give us a yell. More than happy to help you out. Until next week, we'll see you again, 4 p.m.